Hello and welcome to today's book spot. I seem to be pulling out books from the archives at the moment. This one is another series. I didn't expect I would do so many series, but I love series, so it really shouldn't be a surprise. So this particular book spot is about the Left Behind series. Now, yes, these came out quite a while ago. This is the latest edition. I think they were in the 90s that they came out. So I read these myself in probably 10 years ago, about 10 years ago. A friend of mine had them and I saw them and I thought I'd like to read that. And there are 12 books in the series, right? And I did not stop. I just kept going back to her place and getting the next books, right? I was hooked. So those of you who don't know, the Left Behind series is written by Tim Lahaye and Jerry B. Jenkins. Now, Jerry B. Jenkins' son is, and I'm sorry, his name escapes me right now, is behind the Chosen TV series, the series, the video series, following Jesus and his disciples, that's currently in production, 3rd season. So these were written to imagine the world, what happens after Jesus comes back, and the rapture and takes the church away, and what happens in the end times. So we're talking Antichrist, we're talking the beast, the mark, all of these things associated with the end times. If you are familiar with Bible prophecy and things, those words will be familiar to you. If not, it might be very foreign. Now, obviously, as the Christians, there's a lot of difference of opinion into the interpretation of the end times. So if you're a millennial, this will not line up with your beliefs of the end times. This is post millennial? I really should know this. But the stories are a little bit outdated now in terms of the technology that's used, because this is mid-90s that it came out. However, it's still a really good read, and I'll tell you how I know this is true, even though it's been 10 years since I've read them and I couldn't put them down. So I didn't have my own copy of the series, and so I started to buy them for my husband to read, because he was looking for something to read and I thought this might be of interest to him. My husband could not put them down. I could not order the books fast enough. And some of them were a little bit hard to procure, actually, certain books in the series. So we now have the whole 12, and my husband read them very quickly. Then my eldest daughter, who at the time was, she would have been 12, she got into it as well. She also could not put them down. Now, my 11-and-a-half-year-old is currently up to book 10, okay? She couldn't put them down either. So, literally, I see her at night sneak out of bed and put one book away and grab the next one. So, they cover all the way from the rapture, from the disappearing of millions of Christians, and through to when Jesus, so I guess that's not the second coming, sorry. Those of you who are really up with your Bible prophecy, please have mercy on me about what I'm saying. I'm not going to say it all correctly. So the second coming is actually when Jesus returns after the tribulation. Okay, you've got the tribulation, I better stop saying numbers. The tribulation and when Jesus returns to reign on earth. Okay, that's where it ends. And I just remember that moment in the 12th book. It was like, oh, wow, it just blew my mind. And it just really touched me. And I think it's a good read from the story perspective. And it's a good read for Christians, just to get you thinking about what is after this life and what's going to happen and how our life matters now. Regardless of how you believe the end times are going to play out, I think it's still a good, but obviously if you're really, if you don't agree with this view, it will probably impact how you enjoy the books. But for the kids too, it was really eye-opening for them and stimulated a lot of conversations, and it's made them think about their lives, and that can only be a good thing. So I recommend this for the family, for the mums, for the dads, and probably your 12-year-olds and up, particularly if they're good readers, because it is like, they're a serious size novel. I think this is one of the thicker ones, and I didn't bring all 12 to show you. So it is good for the family to read and talk about. Yeah, so that's my book spot, my book recommendation, a blast from the past, but I just see how my family are responding to it and reading it, and I know it's still relevant and still a really good read. So I wanted to recommend that to you if you're looking for something, particularly if you've got readers for kids and they're like, oh, what can I read? And and there's a lot of stuff out there you don't know, what's in it, but this will keep them occupied for a little while because there's 12 books. Maybe at least a week or two, depending on how well they read. But yeah, as I said, my husband read it as well. So the links, I've got links below if you are interested in checking out the books on Amazon, and you want to order them or ebook them or whatever, but still a really, really good read. I hope you enjoyed today's book spot. Now, please do me a favor. Can you like this video? If you found this useful at all, please like the video and please subscribe to my channel and the bell. So click the bell after you subscribe so you get notifications, because yeah, you're helping me out by doing that. It just helps this video get out there, and so that other people can see and benefit from it as well. Okay, thank you and have a wonderful day.